If I can give any great advice is do not let other people or their circumstances change the way you feel or you do things for yourself. Don't let and allow other people, circumstances, and how they act. And by that, what I mean is you got to be up on your spirit. Like you have to be on high vibration. You have to be alert and you have to really ask God to give you clarity and to like help you peep game, help you peep like deeper spiritual things on people. You know what I mean? Some of us, we are gifted with that and we see and we know, but then God will give you even a deeper sense to where he's going to like give you game in advance and give you game while people are trying to game you. This is a season, and I have to be very careful how I say the words because this is a season where you're doing great. You're doing awesome. Like the Lord is raining on you financially, family blessings, everything. From the dog all the way to the cars, all the way to your job. Like you're blessed. And I'm saying that because not many people understand what it means by being blessed and at peace. A lot of the people don't. Even those who go to church, even those who claim spirituality, even those who act like they living the best life, exercise all day, work all day, or whatever they do all day to make it look like I'm the best or whatever they tell. I promise you right now, if there is not the peace of God in them, I'm telling you, it's hard to kind of say. I'm not saying they're not blessed, but okay, I'm saying you're blessed though. Let's get back to you. You're blessed. You didn't made it through like so many things. I'm talking about psychological, mental things, spiritual things. Um, you're taking bold. You've been bold, I'm hearing. I'm just, letting the spirit speak through me right now. You've been bold. You've been confident in what you're doing between God and you and your spirit guides. What I see is a group of people and just different people scattered, different places, groups. I see it. They trying to come for you. And by coming for you, I'm talking about from all different angles, okay? I'm talking about you, talking to you, two-faced it. I'm talking about hating on you, loving you. People coming out the blue. I'm talking about you ain't talked to these people in 6 years. And people that like you don't get along with, or that you guys had a bad falling out, or that it's a well-known fact that something ain't right. I want to say that something ain't right in the cookie, okay? Some of these people are coming back and it's a no-go because your life is in a different area. It literally, like God showed you already, like where you were supposed to be, who's supposed to be coming with you, who's not supposed to be coming. And don't let these, I want to say crumb snatchers. I hate to say it, but don't let the crumb snatchers come and try to snatch your crumbs. Don't even let it. Don't even let them have your crumbs. This is a season for integrity and to stand up for who you are now. Okay, I am specifically talking to the people who have overcame things, being treated. I'm talking to the black sheep. I'm talking to the people who are being treated like they are nothing most of their lives. I'm talking to you. This is your season right now, and you know it. Cause I'm talking to you and you're listening and you already know it. Like you see it. It's like flourishing. It's already here and it's awesome. And people from the outside can look on and see that you're blessed. They can feel it, even though they can look around and say, well, she or he don't got no mansion or she or he don't. It's not even about that. It's about the peace of God and actually understanding contentment and peace and just how you rule your own life, how we have control of our tongues, our emotions, our thoughts, our worlds, just understanding all of that, just understanding that and then moving forward is peace and like the most best thing almost you can have in the world, probably. It's probably one of the best things you can have in the world because you can literally be like homeless. But if you have that same thing that I have, that I feel, that I know, it wouldn't even mean anything to not have a home. That's how deep it goes. And that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the deep ones. I'm talking to the ones that are grateful for the air. I'm talking to the ones that look around and see a little flower on the ground and a tear almost falls out their eye. I'm talking to you who feels the wind who blows through their hair and in their face. And they're just so grateful and say, look at this wind. And it's just magic. Look at that. Look at the grass. Look at the grass dancing back and forth. That's who I'm talking to. The people who wake up in the morning and they know they have to acknowledge God for real and in their heart. I'm talking to you who really have a real relationship with your ancestors and with the spirits of lights. I am talking to you. I'm not talking to religion. I'm not talking to none of that. Promise you. Because the thought of religion, it bothers me. It bothers me even more this day than it has before. Because what it is to me, religion to me is like a present, is like a box that has a present that's wrapped with a bowl on it. But you know what I'm saying? It looks good. And it's like, it seems like, oh, okay, this is a box, has a bowl, it's pretty, it's boundary. But when you open that box, it's empty. To me, it's empty. Because there's so many people who are empty in those instances. They don't even understand. And why I'm saying this is because that's how deep you are. You understand spirituality so deep that you understand what God said. Even if you take the Holy Bible, you understand and you believe and you understand what it means to not judge, lest ye be judging things and all kind of stuff like that. You understand what it means to love. And by that is you're not going and backbiting and saying, look at her over there. And you see what she doing. She over there praying with the little incense. What she thinks she doing. That's not right. But you and I know that. But just in case there's a religious person that wants to pop in every now and again on me, you also can hear what I'm saying. Religion had never won. It never won. The religion, read your own. We're not going to get into that because I was talking to the people, definitely talking to the people, trying to pretty much help you understand that you're on the right path. Okay? Like I told my sister and like I told my mother, I am not a pick me girl. You are not a pick me girl. You are not a pick me guy. And by that, I mean that you are not sitting around waiting for the next person to do whatever, just the slightest thing, just to get your attention. Do you understand what I'm saying? If people have mistreated you most of your life, it's not about revenge. It's not about revenge. It's not about being hateful. It's about owning who you are. You're the king. You're the queen. God has raised you up and ascended you up. I mean, like, you're on a whole different level that they won't even understand what level you on. They'll be saying, oh, he crazy or she crazy, or they don't, while they yet, listen to this, are broke, while they yet are having big problems in their stuff, while they yet can't get a man or a woman, while they yet, okay, there's a lot. But yet they want to keep putting their mouth on you. See, that's why you don't even have to worry. That's how far we are. We're above up here now. That even when they're putting their mouths on you now, you know it. You can sense it. You can feel it. You don't even have to be in the house. I don't even have to be in the people's houses. I literally can call out each person and know exactly what they're saying about me, doing how they think about me and all. But that's the gift from God. You have that special gift too. I'm just speaking to special people with the gifts that God has blessed us to see through all of the BS and see the good as well, the future and the past. It's real. You don't need anybody to tell you that it's real because you know it's real because God has tested you over and over, has showed you, is what I'm saying. From little to big things. Trust me. From saying don't eat them chips to put this number in the lottery. I'm just giving examples. Like you literally have been led through your life. Nobody sees it. They all looking at you crazy. Why is she doing this? Just imagine me. I remember because I have a home salon, right? I remember when my mom or a lot of different people would just be. It's like they had this. It's funny how, can I say this? It's funny how other people look at your stuff and be trying to like control, tell you what it needs to be. You know what I'm trying to say? When you're content and you know where God is taking you, like God gave me a word. He told me to do this, do that. I ain't even worried about what somebody else is saying, is what I'm saying. So it's funny how when I was first working in the home, how like for years my mom kept saying, I'll give you you need to get a salon. Why don't you work in a salon? Mind you, I've worked in about 5 different salons. Salon is not my thing. But she just kept saying it. And I had to just say like, hey, I'm not going to do that right now. That's not where I want to be. I just, and she just kept doing. I think that's, mothers be like that. Maybe, I don't know. But I know that I don't like to do that to my kids. Like if they don't want to do it, then I don't make them do it. I'm just one of those people. You don't want to go there, you don't have to go there. You don't like they their own person. They know what they want to do. Sometimes we can push them in some things, but it wasn't that I need to be pushed into anything. I had 5 salons. You got to understand what I'm trying to say. So just listen. I mean, I was in 5 salons, just different things happened. At the moment, I was going through a lot. I was bipolar. So like dealing with different personalities and hatred and weird shit, just not for me. That's all. That's why I can't do the salon. It's too messy. I don't care what nobody say, it's messy. And whether I try to keep it as cool as I knew so much stuff, y'all. Like people were talking about me, saying stuff, taking appointments. Don't schedule appointments for her. And I promise you, I knew it because they was telling me. I would come out and just ask. I would say, "What's good? Like this is funny," and people would say, "Well, we had a meeting today." And da-da-da-da. I would know, y'all. I would know, but I already knew that. The point is that wasn't my walk. See, what you thought, because I'm a great hairstylist, was you saw which is funny. You, who is not me, saw my dream, who was not my dream. It was your dream for what you wanted from me. When you can have your own dream, same as with the cooking thing and whatever else I do. I do a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm like everything. But people still have the nerve to open their mouths and say, you should, and you should. And I'm like, I should not. You should is what I would say back. See, you got to return to sender. And I just wanted to encourage you guys that no one can tell you what you should be doing. Don't ever, like, the most that they could do is like what I'm doing, which is encouraging, uplifting, tell you something that you already know that God put in your spirit, but you kind of, you might be a little questionable, like, did God put that? And then you kind of get the, yep, okay, he put that because I got the confirmation, she just said, so you can, that works. But as far as people just outright, just like, you need to do this, you need to do that, God got a word for me, for you, and sometimes it works. And pay me that, no, nobody asks you, because I feel like if God gives somebody a word, he gonna lead you to the word. And if you wanted to pay for a word, because I have a couple of times, then you can do that. That's up to you. But don't receive somebody just coming out the blue like, buy this $100 from me and I'll give you the word. Don't do that. Anyway, encouraging you guys to do what you're supposed to do. I'm just telling you that now. My life to me is the most amazing. I don't know what nobody else see. I see roses. I don't know what nobody else see because I don't care what nobody else see. I'm excited. I know you're excited for your life. There's new seasons here. And those people who was in that old season, it's almost like what I say. It's like Lot and his wife. Don't even look back, baby. Don't look back. What you gonna look back at? They was never there, remember? Some of those people was never there. They don't care about you. They're selfish. There's a lot going on that you had to like really get strong, and I understand. So I'm encouraging people like to continue to be strong in who you are. Don't let nobody try to convince you what you know already inside. You don't need somebody to tell you every single thing you need to do. You don't need to ask Facebook everything. You don't need to ask somebody everything. You don't need to be codependent. Who you need to ask is God, the universe. You need to ancestors, spirit guides. That's who you need to be talking. Yourself. Because who else know yourself? Because who's it gonna tell you? Somebody else is gonna tell you. Somebody else is just gonna tell you what to do. And most of the time, they're just gonna say, "Oh, you need to, oh, just pray. God is good. God will handle it." That ain't helping me. It doesn't help me just to say God will handle it. Same as it doesn't help children when you just beat them or when you just say, "Because I say so." That's silly. It's ignorant. We are living in a time where knowledge is power. Like we're smart. So this generation here, me, us, 80s babies, us, 90s Nickelodeon Disney kids, you know what I'm saying? We're way too smart. We're not taking we didn't, ain't no, because I said so. And these next kids, mine, they definitely not taking the because I said so. And if they do take it, they're just trying to be respectful, just like we were. But you got to give children more respect too. So that's for somebody. I go with the flow. So whatever I go with the flow, that's where I'm going. Y'all got to just listen. And if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. But you got to let them be themselves too. So be encouraged. The time is switched. You're in your stuff, y'all. You are in you. You are being you. You are filthy. You're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing no matter what's around you, okay? I am literally a lily in the valley. And when I say that, I believe. Have you seen that one flower that's around crap? And you're like, wow, that flower still grew in that dang crap. Well, that's what I am. I'm the light of my life. You are the light of your life. This is how you have to speak to yourself. This is how you have to talk to yourself and really believe it. It's not a game. We are leaders. We are gods. We create. All that pouting and shit. You're creating more. The more you pout, the more you creating. It's pretty easy, but it's like a lot of people don't get it yet. You can tell them, and it goes in one ear and out the other. Stop speaking negative. Stop calling out negative. We are gods. We are creators. Energy is everything you attract. That's even science. Even on a science level, it's not even have to be spiritual. Scientifically, energy, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, anyways. And there's a reaction to there's an action or there's a reaction to every action or whatever it's called. So like anything you think, there's something that comes from that. Any way you feel, it's gonna come from that. No matter what happened. Yeah, yeah, somebody just robbed me. Okay, you just got robbed. Be in that feeling. Get your stuff together and then go into cleansing and prayer mode. Like we have to get more for real about this now. We gotta stop being baby. We really do. There's way more worse things going on in life than like you got to look at the glass half full. Like I'm still alive, thank God, instead of like for 10 days crying. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like we live in this world where we create. You're supposed to be able to be like, well, I got robbed. Well, you know what? The money gonna come back anyways this week because I said so, and it will be done. Like that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. And it is. And it does. That's why I'm excited. I came to you to tell you that all my manifestations this year, everything I said that will happen. I even read one of my things that I wrote down like at the beginning of the year or like maybe 6 months ago or something. It was a while ago. Just everything, even the minimal things of what I was thinking. It happened. it all is coming to pass. It has came to pass. The things, and they're gonna still continue to come to pass. So I'm excited. Even that the praise reports are coming back, that people are calling me and telling me that I was right and that everything, that I envisioned it was right. I am excited because God is doing a new thing, not only in you, but in me. So just be prepared for a new feel, and don't let none of that old stuff come back, and old people, let them go. They wanted to go, let them go. Now they want to come back because you're doing good. No, no, thank you. And you don't have to feel no types of ways about it. Be blessed.